Here it is, right before the 2024 presidential election, and let's make you the winner. And how are we going to do that? We're going to do that by getting you into this 2005 Classic Bayliner 289 Pilothouse cruiser here at South Mountain Yachts. She's loaded with features. Included is a triple axle aluminum trailer so you can take her anywhere. But while you're on the water, you can enjoy lots of her features, from the windlass to the bow thruster, which makes docking easy. We've got radar, GPS, an aft cockpit enclosure so you can enjoy her year-round. On the inside, we've got shoreside air conditioning, room to sleep 6, nice galley, and an electric head to keep the boat nice and clean and comfortable. The windows open for light and air when you don't want to use the air conditioning. And as you can see, lots of windows so you can enjoy the all-around scenery. So come with me for a walkthrough tour on Sea Line here at South Mountain Yachts. Here we are, starting off at the bow on Sea Line. We see we've got a lot of great features. We've got twin fender baskets, a Delta anchor right here, stainless steel Lumar windlass, and foot pedals to make anchoring that much easier. The windlass can also be controlled from the helm. Got our burgee post right there. Coming down along the starboard side, we see we've got these 3 forward-facing windows which allow lots of light into the cabin. Down along the side, we have our opening side windows to allow both air and ventilation into the cabin. You notice up here on this mid-deck, we've got a grab rail, and you could have a pad made to lay out there or on the forward lower portion. On the hardtop, we have our Raymarine antenna, GPS antenna, VHF antenna, and of course our owl to scare the birds away. Okay. Down here, we've got dual shore power 30 amp 125 volt plugs. If you want to use the air conditioning shore side, get a Y splitter and plug them both in. Back in the day, we had cables for phone and TV, which most folks are using internet these days. These side windows on the Pilothouse open up, again, for a lot of ventilation in that cabin. Let's not forget our classic 289 badge right there, and then our Sea Lion name. Now coming down along to the transom, notice we've got an aft section enclosure made out of stamoid with nice clear isinglass there. At the transom, we've got our extended swim platform, port side boarding ladder, and then we've added, for stability and ease of entry to the vessel, I'm going to call it a staple right there. Also, if you want to add a dinghy, there's enough space between there and the transom for the inflatable. Stepping aboard Sea Line, we enter the cockpit through this starboard door. Right in front of us, we see we have an additional table, and there's lots of room for deck chairs around here. Notice we've got the supports for outriggers. We've got multiple rod holders built in and a bait tank connection right there. Also off to the sides in the deck where we have the blue carpet, there's storage lockers there. Up against the transom. We do have battery access and more storage there. Engine access is relatively easy. Just lift the hatch. You don't even have to remove the table. Up one step and to starboard, we have our helm seating, which actually collapses. Up against the bulkhead for more room here. We've got our stainless steel ship's wheel, all of our gauges. In addition, we have our Pro Mariner battery monitor system. Got a depth sounder right there. Our Lewco trim tab level indicators, which is a great feature. Those light up to give us an indication of where our tabs are located. If you notice, the owner has labeled everything. And then let's not forget, this vessel is well equipped with a bow thruster to make that fine tuning at docking that much easier. Above, we've got our Raymarine C80 radar and our Simrad GPS chart plotter. Our VHF radios conveniently located down below, along with included fire extinguishers. To port, we do have bench seating and another in-deck table mount, so we can have 2 folks or 3 folks right there be part of the group. This gives us an overview of the interior. Headroom is probably 6.5 feet, maybe a little bit higher. So it's a great boat for tall guys. Our vision forward is good. Our pillars are thin, so they don't block the view. We've got our windshield wipers right there. Compass, just high degree of visibility to make docking easier. We enter the vessel through this centerline bifold door, down a few steps. Immediately to port, we have our door here, which opens up into our aft cabin. The initial section, again, is about 7 feet tall, about 6.5 feet tall. This area here makes a great changing station. We've got a shelf, electrical, hanging locker, and a double wide full beam bed there, with a hatch for both light and air. Great privacy, just shut the door and you got privacy. Now as we move forward, coming down along the port side, our refrigerator is down below. We've got a booth style dinette. And this can also be made into another sleeping area. The back cushions will act as fillers once the table's lowered. We even have storage up under here. Great place for more stuff. Moving forward, we see we've got our V berth, again about 6.5 feet long. We've got LED lighting in this cabin, which is a great upgrade, conserves electricity when we're off of shore power. Now we've got these 3 forward facing windows. We've got covers for all of them. I have the center one down to give you the idea of how much light and bright the cabin is. With them closed, it's a little bit darker, keeps the cabin cooler, and gives you privacy at the dock. Underneath the V berth, there's storage, and that's where the air conditioning unit is. Coming down along starboard, we've got a galley, good size, and again, we've got visibility from there. We've got the gunnel storage, twin burner alcohol electric stove, plug-in coffee maker, stainless steel basin, lots of storage underneath, built-in drawers, and then built-in shelves. Now as we come down along further, we've got our microwave up above. Our power panel is right here. We've got all of our switches. And then as we pull back, we've got our head with that opening window there. The lower half of is formed in fiberglass, easy to care for, easy to clean. Our shower wand doubles as our sink faucet. We've got a vacuum flush electric head there for convenience. Access behind the panel is right there, and as you can see, we've got almost everything labeled. And of course, let's not forget advice from a sea lion right there. It's important to spend time and have a playful spirit here on Sea Lion. She's well equipped, well powered with a Mercruiser 350 mag, Bravo Outdrive. Included with the purchase is a triple axle aluminum trailer so you can take her anywhere. View her today, own her tomorrow at South Mountain Yachts.